We're just going live from the current location. I'm sitting in a communal space at a corporate cafe with a large dining room sized table in the shape of a rectangle, give or take, however many degrees of a 90-degree angle to four corners. So I will try to be mindful of verbalizations. I don't want to disrupt anybody. Just getting set up and situated here. Plug into the outlets really fast. Just to notate, to maintain the authenticity of documentation. Why is there a necessity for this videography, documentation versus just written? There are many reasons. Despite how the image is grossly distorted and not accurate. Yeah, usually people with earpods in, we just proceed as per usual, but just for reasons people are looking for clinical reach, as far as if there have been chemical agent attacks, usually that is why we proceed with documenting what will be obvious as far as point of degree of spatial assessment and forensics. That's the right way to say that. So a few topics to discuss. If I was proceeding with, let me just write this here. All right, so greetings and salutations, and a few topics to discuss. For starters, Sarah Taylor DuPont, Sarah's Church, Tabernacle, Joseph Brewster, Constant Problem. The staff at the cafes, we don't know how compromised they are, they aren't, and who's criminally charged and who's not. Older brother referencing that his mom was half Chinese, but that he didn't know he had been kidnapped. So where he had been raised, the woman may have actually been half Chinese, and that she was in foster care, and how orchestrated these ventures have been. So examples of the campaigning and lobbying, and then the attempts to incriminate, demonize, and clinically cripple people when they have no support. So our older brother, Bruce, Howard Bruce, really kind of wanted to be a significant daily person for me and husband, and had goals for us. He had hopes for us, and the espionage factor is what I'm working towards a statement for. The Dandelion, that's one of our dad's restaurants, and just to I don't know if our older brothers are at a stage in their life where they've kind of, even without explicit information, realized and made and accepted whatever their youth had been, and decided that if they ever had children, that they wanted a different narrative for their children. And that's the issue with the age difference from oldest to youngest, is that whoever was attacking our biological moms, they keep trying to attack every generation after that. They can't, whoever the people are, part of the orchestration, cult or whatever, they won't stop. So the magnitude of what needs to be managed and what has to change. Right now, this process is inhibited just because I'm not certain. But there will be constant examples of people trying, like, I'm not a church that's open. I'm not a box that's open. I'm not available. People can't just go and take from my uterus. They can't take from my body. And that's what they keep implying and alluding to, that they have my body fluid or something for sale at the cafes, win a cup, this or that. That's what they're implying. And the issue is that our mom, for whatever reason, we don't know if she just determined her life to be doomed, referencing Carolyn. She decided that whatever was going to make sense of her life, regardless of point of proximity, even if she just had all these children, that was what her life was going to be. I mean, I don't know how honest she is about that. And I don't know, as far as like what makes me unique and my husband unique and all of our brothers unique. And why Carolyn was optimal to have all of us, if that's the right way to say that, in consideration of all of our dads. I don't know where we are with officially as a family being thankful for that. If that's the right way to say that. I'm not certain. Just because of my chronological age doesn't mean that I don't have a very efficient lifestyle and that I shouldn't have access to our money. So people keep trying to punish, and this is just not realistic for so many reasons. So today I walked over to the loading dock, and as we've already mentioned, this is not a reliable resource for help. If there's accessibility, that's really positive, but we've tried to create a more formalized agreement because this creates, as far as what the goals are for the perpetrators and the stalkers, they want to publicly humiliate us. This is a kind of psychological warfare strategy and tactic for how they're recruiting people and seemingly maintaining the momentum of what they shouldn't be able to accomplish by embezzling our earnings. So we've asked repeatedly, we've asked for help, what's going on with our bank accounts, what's going on with our documents. We've not wasted any time. We filed police reports, and as far as documenting the exact issues of hypotheticals, the police reports are a little bit different than filing criminal charges. And so how we've tried to gain reality fact-based traction one step at a time, because we have to provide and prove rationale and necessity for all interventions. So this can't continue this way, and this is devastating. These are people that can't handle that they're inferior and that they've lost, and they've had to drug their way to power, which means they lie. So people that are used to winning and know what commitment and discipline really, what to encompass those kinds of characteristics and attributes to a personality, would never drug or mislead or lie to win, because they want to win. So winning almost means that there's a level of equity, of some sort of standard of fairness or equality. And so when people lobby and campaign and kind of cheat and lie, then they're not really winning. They're creating a war zone. And we, as landowners, can never relinquish this amount of space, of autonomy, and executive function ever again.